Good day, everybody. You can see what I was saying yesterday. You can see, oh my God, you can see from the AUD, you see that price have come to this other place, which is the flip zone area. You can see it very clearly, and price have made a break of structure to the upside on it. So let me mark it out. This is what I'm saying. You can see price took at this high already. So from here, and we'll be taking this other block here, because this is the other block that caused this break of structure at this area. So price sweep this liquidity here, took at this high, and remember this is a flip zone. So let's mark it out again, and let's see what price will do to it. So this will be our entry on AUD. Our entry on AUD. Let's make it, yeah, this will be our entry on AUD. Why? Because price have made a very nice push up respecting this flip zone, because price did what? Price broke above it with multiple candle, which is making it a very confirm break of, or a well respect flip zone. Let me put the stop at, okay, let it be here. Cool. What are we aiming? Let's aim the recent high. Okay, you can see it. This will come to this area, and this will be our position. This will be our position for the day. This for AUD. Let's go to NAS. Our trading time is almost near. So our trading time is always at 1 p.m. What happened? Okay, let's check it out. Oh my God, my data. So let's give it time, it will load. So today we are still buying. We are buying NAS. We are buying NAS. We are buying US 30, AUD, S&P 500, and all my pair, which is the indices. You can see DSY is currently still coming down. So this is AUD, we've said before. AUD, we've said before. This is where we'll be buying. Yeah, we have to do it because the network wasn't working fine. So this is where we'll be buying from. This is where we'll be buying from. Buying from this area long at the 50%. Remember, our entry is always at the 50%. So our entry is always at the 50%.
Respond to you in a deeper and more productive, profiting way. And you see, when the world notices that
is for AUD. Let's go to NAS. This is NAS. Wow. NAS is putting very, very well. The trend is very, very fine. Let's check for hour and see something.
And also a living thing, taking record of how you react inside of you.
Wow. So this is 4-hour 3B. So we're waiting for price to come to this 4-hour 3B, which is here. This, yeah. So we're waiting for price to come make a sort of reaction in this area. So this will be our entry point on us. Why? Because it is called the 3B. What is 3B? Bullish, bearish, bullish. And this is where we wait for price to come to before we enter any trade today. Even price has made a change of character, or is making a change of character from this area. You can see it. So this candle can close. This is 3B, but this is not valid because there's already 3B at the bottom of it. So we have to wait for this position with long at this position here. Yeah, this is where we're making our long on us. So our stop loss is usually 100 pip to 200 pip. So this will be our entry on us. This will be our entry on us because this was the 3B area we realize or we are seeing currently now, because is where the strength of the momentum is starting already. You can see there's 1 hour order block at that area, which is the 50% of the 4-hour 3B. Let's look at S&P 500. Okay, this is S&P 500. Remember, we only trade the indices. Why? Because that is what I realize that moves well for me. So on the same page with the NAS 100, let's mark at the 1 hour will be responsible for the break of structure. So this is area and is even equivalent to the 7,000 area. So that's where we'll be making our entry on S&P 500. Remember yesterday I was saying that I will buy because if price will make a very nice rejection candle to the downside, which is causing sell, but as you can see the price is still pushing up. So we don't trade against the trend, we rather trade with the trend. So the trend is always your friend. So don't trade against the trend. The trend is your friend. If you follow the trend like a current of water flowing, if you follow it, you will swim less and go speeding. Like you will not require or you will not need enough energy to swim because the water will carry you to any direction you wish. So this is where started as well. Where started the same thing. You see the setup was SL. This was not an entry. Remember yesterday I was saying that price we have to break below that place before we enter any sell, but right now price is making uptrend. Let's mark out the same area, which is the 4-hour OB. Let's mark this area. Let's assume this is it. Let's check the 4-hour and see the 4-hour 3B pattern. Here it is. Exactly. So you have to mark out the full OB. This year we'll be waiting for price to come to on 4-hour. Let's go to 1 hour and refine it and see what we have. You can see it. This is it. So this is where we're waiting for price to come to, or let's just say price will come to this area.
You are welcome to
And yeah, okay, this other block, let's mark it. Okay, this is where we're waiting for price to come to before we take any buy for US 30. Remember we are buying. So we are buying. This is not the setup, this is the setup right here. So we have to wait for price. One movement of the indices can get you in on any trade because they are very highly volatile and they can move any distance at any time. With very high peak. 100, always at 300 pip. So this is it. You can see it. This is where we're making our trade. This is for US 30 buy. AUD will be buying also at this area. AUD will be buying at this area. Remember yesterday I was saying price we have to make a break of structure to the downside, but price did not respect that. He rather made a change of character to the upside because this flip zone, a multiple candle on 1 hour. Let's count 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13. That is a whole daily candle close above this zone, making it very perfect. So price had made a rejection from it and is going to the upside. So we have to wait for a retracement to this OB before we get in the trade. So let's look at DSY. Yesterday I was saying DSY will make a retracement to the upside for a while, but maybe it's going to the normal trend direction. You can see it. So price was not able to climb to our expected area. So price was not able to climb to our expected area, but you can see price is making downward momentum, continuation of the downtrend. So that is that.
He's considering the word as food. He's saying, I've not eaten well from the word.
So this is Nasdaq. So he has break above this area. So we have to believe that the trend is still continuation to the upside. So there is no selling on NAS for this on this week. So let's hope he made a retracement to this flip zone. Then we'll buy from this area again. This area. Kawaii candle of body have closed above this area. So this is a very nice opportunity. Price will eventually pull down to it before we buy up. So we buy up at this area, stop loss here. Yeah. So this is where we'll be buying. Let's check Navida and see what is currently doing on Navida. Okay, this is Navida. Navida is still consolidating. Why? I don't know. So you can see the 200 moving average is already below the 50-day moving average. So what we can expect on Navida is continuation to the upside. So that is that. So I'm the SM Twins FS. We just have one thing we believe. If you don't make it now, just keep going. On the journey of the flow of the water, you will flow to the main river that leads to the ocean. So there's a river and there's ocean. If you are in a river, thank God. If you are in the ocean, okay. If you are in the sea, it's fine. But if you are in the main depth of the ocean, thank God. So time does not justify our success. God justified the success. So just keep trading and love everyone around you and believe God for your success. Thank you. See you another day.